Hello, my family, and welcome to Doki Doki Expanded Epilogue, or maybe Expansion Pack. And to be honest, I'm kind of excited. Also, this is probably gonna have some. Well, let's go. Basically, I think it's like going off what, or continued off like the main game of Doki Doki Literature Club. So if you don't know about Doki Doki Literature Club, or you never seen it, or you don't know about the game, never seen it, never played it, then go watch. Then go do that before watching this video, because it will contain spoilers, I believe. To be honest, I don't know that much, but yeah. Let's change the auto speed. Hold on. I don't even know how I got myself into this mess. I only joined the code because my best friend Yuri begged me to. Now I'm surrounded by 4 gorgeous girls who all want my attention. I guess I shouldn't complain. But still, they're definitely putting me to work. There are dozens of unopened balloon packets around the classroom, and less than half of them have yet to be inflated. And that's why we're working late with the empty school all to ourselves. There's been a lot of bang, and I feel like something. There's a lot of bang, and I feel like something hit my head or something. Again. Eep! My eye twitches. I would have been startled had this not been the 3rd time in the past 10 minutes. You popped another balloon? I take it. What makes you say that? I'm not gonna. Yuri, you have to pay attention to what you are doing. I brushed the shredded remains of the balloon from my uniform to the ground, and it joins the rubber scraps of Sayuri's previous failures. Sayuri. So sorry, Bongo. I just got a little distracted. She looks up at me and smiles sweetly. I've never been able to get mad when she makes a face like that. Also, the thing that I just gotta say is, what is that? I'm sorry. If you, creators of this mod, if you're watching this video, well, it's more like a game, not a mod. But if you're watching this, I think you just try to be unique. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not insulting it or anything. I'm just making fun of it. But no, like, don't get mad. Whatever. I don't mean it. Don't take it seriously, please. I don't mean it like actually. It's a good art style. I like it so far. Anyways, let's continue. Honestly, what's got you so worked up today? Nothing really. Just a little nervous, I guess. About the festival? Yeah. I mean, I'm more excited than anything. It's going to be lots of fun. With you around, I doubt that for a second. I don't doubt that for a second. Sorry, I can't read. Sayuri's my oldest friend, and she's always been a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from everything around her. But she's also a bit of a scatterbrain. I can't even tell if she's really all there. But that's also one of the things that make her so special. I never know what to expect from her. Just being around her feels like I'm being on an adventure. I grab another balloon and start blowing it up. Hey Bongo. If I had a secret that I didn't want anyone to know, would you want to know? Would you want to know what it is? Her question catches me mid-blow, making me choke as the air in the balloon shoots back down my throat. I cough and sputter. Sayuri, that's kind of a weird question. That's kind of a weird thing to ask. Yeah, I guess so. Where is this coming from? I was just curious. I know there's there's at least one secret that I have that I definitely wouldn't want Sayuri to knowing about. I'm not sure. I guess it depends. You're my best friend, Sayuri. I don't think I'd ask you if you didn't want me to. But if you're afraid to share it just because you're worried that what I think, then I definitely want to know. Because the last thing I want is for you to be afraid to talk to me. But if you just didn't want to tell me because, well, for any other reason, really, I guess I wouldn't pry. Not that I wanted to be curious. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. I finished tying up my balloons and look at her. My balloon and look at her. Why? Do you have a secret? Because if you do, you have to tell me. Since we're best friends, it's the rules. Hey, that's not fair. You can't concern me like that. You meanie. Sayuri starts to pout. I laugh and pat her on the shoulder. Relax, Yuri. I'm only teasing. Ah, right. She turns away and starts filling a new balloon. So suppose my secret was that I was into something a little unusual. Before I get into like the rest, I want to try and either make it like the least episode as possible, or make it like into one video. If not, then like I'll make it like 2 or 3 videos that are like around 50 minutes long or something. To be honest, I don't know how long this gameplay is gonna be, but I can't wait, and I can't wait to record it and put it upload for you, so you guys can watch it. Yeah. Let's continue. Sayuri, you need to... something that I was too embarrassed to talk to you. Sayuri, you're overinflating. The balloon that Sayuri's inflating bursts. Eep! The tattered remains smack my forehead like a rubber band. Ouch. My eyes narrow. Maybe she really is just a ditz. Hey, Yuri, stop pumping all of the balloons. Stop popping, sorry. Natsuki, the small girl sitting in the entrance to the storage closet, shouts at us. She pulled inflation duty too, and she's been stuffing her balloons in the closet so they don't flow up to the ceiling. Yeah, cause she can't get them because she's short. The more you pop, the more they have to stay. Hold on, the more you pop. I'm not even gonna try. The longer you have to stay popping. Whatever. Who cares? Sorry. Don't worry too much. We have plenty extra. A few pop balloons won't be missed. Monika is in charge of tying the balloons together and arranging them around the room. It was actually Monika's idea to decorate the room this way, but she sprung it on us last minute. It's a bit unlike her. Usually she's meticulous. I'm not even gonna try and correct. I'm just gonna skip that word. And organized. It's a bit, but Monika insisted on this for something. For some reason. At least this way I'm still being able to keep up with the rest of you. Yuri is sitting nearby, cutting the ribbons for the balloons. Her every move is graceful, and her knife is so sharp. It cuts the ribbons like it's slicing through air. In fact, it would probably be better if you took your time, Natsuki. Eh? What are you saying? I can't help it if I'm just faster than you. I'm gonna give her that sass in her voice. Well, it's just you could maybe inflate the balloons. Well, it's just you could maybe inflate the balloons a little bigger. I know what I'm doing, Yuri. I roll my eyes and get back to work. I already know where this is going. Natsuki's sweet and cutesy. Though, if I told her she's cute, she'd probably hit me. That's pretty true. She tries to hide all that by pretending has a prickly personality. In a way, it makes her even cuter. Yes, it does, kind of. Yuri's the opposite. She's tall and elegant, deep and passionate. She thinks things over carefully and thoroughly, and keeps in most dignified, reserved air about her. I've seen how much they truly care about each other, but because of their very different personalities, well, let's just say them butting heads like this isn't an uncommon occurrence. They're balloons. You're just wasting time by overthinking things. It's just that. They're a little on the small side. Eh? Is there something wrong with them being small? I'm just saying. The more you inflate them, the better they'll fill up the room. I like the way your giant boobs fill up your uniform. Wait. My gosh, Natsuki. Oh my gosh, that's legit. So far, my freaking favorite remarks she made. Oh my gosh. Oh, like the weird giant boobs fill up your uniform. Oh my gosh. Natsuki! Natsuki. Isn't that a little... This doesn't involve you! Actually, wait. Why are we even doing this in the first place? Wasn't this whole thing your idea, Monika? That's right. Didn't we agree that I was in charge of decorating the room? I thought it would be a good team building exercise if we all worked together. Stay mad. But why are we decorating the room with balloons in the first place? Eh? Well, because of what we were discussing earlier. Most people will probably think the Ledger Club is too dense and intellectual. I need a way to draw them in, right? Hey! If that's why we're blowing up these balloons, then what did you have me bake so many cupcakes for? I thought we'd agreed that was how we were going to draw people in. I had to beg the staff to let me store those in the kitchen. At this rate, everyone's gonna think we're the birthday party club. My gosh. I don't think we should be fighting like this, guys. Suddenly, Yuri and Natsuki turned towards me. What do you think, Bongo? I don't know why I gave it that voice. What's the point of blowing up all these balloons for no reason? Do you think my cupcakes won't be good enough? She glares at me as if somehow I'm to blame for all this. Well, no, your cupcakes are the best, Natsuki. And don't you think all these balloons are too gaudy and tacky for a literary performance? Isn't this just a little too much? Monika gives a desperate look, silently pleading with me to help her out. Well, I don't really know what's the best, but this is all to show people what the club is about, right? All of you are so smart, intelligent, and talented that it doesn't really matter in the long run. It's just as long as people showing you to hear your poems. You mean our poems, Bongo? Yours too. Oh, I didn't read that right. So as long as people show up to hear your poems. Ah, yeah, right. Ours. As though I needed that reminder. Yuri and Natsuki look at one another, and then Monika. They're still clearly fuming, but at least the tension in the room seems to have deflated. Well, when you put it like that, I still think the atmosphere of the room will be a bit off with all these balloons. But I suppose it's true that sharing our work is what's important. So if it brings more people in, whatever. I guess it kind of makes sense. Let's just get this over with. Natsuki and Yuri each turn to their own respective corners of the room and go back to the work, actively ignoring each other. Ahaha. Thanks for the assist, Bongo. Sometimes I might have trouble talking with those two. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have trouble talking with those two. They respect your opinion a lot. Well, don't be too hard on yourself. They respect you too, Monika. I think we're all just a little stressed about the festival. Is all. Still, thanks. Bongo. It really does mean a lot to me. Well, I'm just glad I could help. I love the back button. It makes it very much easier to go back. It's exhausting dealing with these crazy girls. I peek back at Yuri. She seems to have focused on making sure that she doesn't pop any more balloons. Well, that's progress, I suppose. I turn back to my own pack of balloons, sitting on the desk. I lean back for a second, closing my eyes. I just need a minute to compose myself. OMG, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Wow! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Like the last time. I stumble onto my feet, tripping over my book bag. The contents scatter across the floor. Sayori, what? Sorry. Wait, no. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Haven't I told you not to sleep during club hours? You really need to get better. You need to be getting more sleep, Bongo. Yeah. Just let me pick up my stuff before you lecture me. I start scooping up the nearby pens and pencils, journals, and loose paper and stuffing them back in. Well, I guess I should help. You guess? That way I can get back to lecturing you. Gee, thanks. I hope too. Thanks, Yuri. We worked together in silence, gathering my things. I paused for a moment to glance over at Yuri and Sayori, then to Natsuki. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm not helping you. This is your fault. I roll my eyes. Monika's not around. She probably went out to get more supplies. Well, at least one of them didn't see me embarrass myself. What's this? This is one of the mangas you've been reading? Mind if I take a look? What, Natsuki's? Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed Natsuki perk up at the mention of manga. Of course she would. Yeah, feel free. So I'm wrong. It's not Natsuki's, it's mine. What sort of manga is this, Bongo? Only, I don't read these very often. I glance over to see which one she's talking about. Why, is it a porno? My mind locks up when I see what Yuri's holding. No, no! How is that here? How is that even possible? I would never bring that to school. Where did you find Yuri? Sayori stands up and hustles over to Yuri. Oh my gosh. Hey, no fair. I want to say to you guys, you guys don't even like manga. I watched helplessly as the girls huddle together and look at my manga. It's like a nightmare. Wait, don't! I'm powerless to stop them as Yuri turns the page. I want to die. Bongo, what is this? It's... Ah, you pervert! Yuri says nothing as she continues staring at the page, her eyes wide. Oh my gosh. You just been acting nice when all this time we're just a creep? I bet you just joined this club because you like imagining us getting inflated like balloons. Oh my gosh. Natsuki, that's not fair. Bongo didn't do anything wrong. Her face. Oh my gosh. I mean, even if this is body inflation is something that Bongo likes, that's none of your this is none of our business, right? It is now. Or are we all just gonna pretend like we didn't see it? The door of the classroom creaks open and Manga, oh my gosh, Monika walks in. Her timing could be any worse, as though to put the final nail in the coffin of what dignity I had left. My gosh, it's getting good. Is everything okay in here? I heard shouting from the hall. Why does everyone look so sullen? Natsuki snatches my hentai from Yuri's hands. I knew it. It's a hentai manga. Natsuki! Ask Bongo! Natsuki storms over to Monika and shoves the offering material into her hands. Without waiting for a response, Natsuki turns and stomps into the storage closet. She slams the door shut. Her face just stuck like that. Natsuki. I think I'm going to step out too. Sorry, Bongo, but this is... I need a minute to think. I watched Yuri turn and leave, rushing from the classroom. Bongo. Very normally playfully and happy tone is small and weak. I can't bring myself to meet Sayori's gaze. Why did he have that? As humiliating as it is that the others found all this out. It stings the most hearing Sayori say my name like that. Oh my gosh. It feels like I betrayed her. It feels like I betrayed her. Sayori, if you want to leave too, I understand. You don't need to pretend like you're okay with this. No, Bongo. It's not like I'm not. Really, Sayori? I don't want to make this worse than it already is. If that's what you want, I'll give you some space. Just... Sayori takes a step forward, but then turns and leaves the classroom. The one here left are me and Monika. Oh my gosh. Ah, well, that was something. She taps the hentai. I take it this is what upset Natsuki. I sigh. Yeah, that'd be it. Monika flips through all pages saying nothing. Finally, she raises an eyebrow and looks up at me with a curious expression. Hey, this is yours then. Yeah. I didn't mean for all this to happen. I didn't even know that that was in there. I know, I'm sure you didn't. But we can't let this get in the way of our club activity. Oh my gosh, that face! What the heck? If you think I should leave, eh? Oh no! I didn't mean like that. Just all this drama, and right before the festival. I'm sorry, Monika. No, Bongo, it's not your fault. It kind of is though. Well, what I mean to say is that it's not really a big deal, right? I'll have secrets. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Oh my gosh, the freaking face. I don't like that. But now all you know, I'm a weirdo. No one's going to want me around anymore. I don't think you're weirdo. I don't think you're weirdo, Bongo. It doesn't matter to me what sort of things you're into, and I'm sure the other girls will understand too. Hold on, let me move that out that way. I'm not so sure about that. Well, why don't you talk to them about it? Talk to them. You know, clear the air. She holds the hentai out to me. I take it and shove it disdainfully into my book bag. I don't know about that. Don't you think they'll probably just want some time away from me? I think the longer we wait, the more awkward it will be. That's kind of true. And I can't have my club members moping around while we have so much work to do. Oh my gosh, I do not like that face she makes. Da. I'm sorry, Monika. I really did mess things up. If you really feel that way, then you should fix it. Right? Oh my gosh, girl, stop. Da. Yes. Yeah, you're probably right. Well then, who are you going to talk to first? Oh my gosh. I can't talk to Sayuri. Well, I mean, she's okay with it, so I wouldn't think so. Well, I don't know if she's okay with it, but... Yuri! Ah, frick! I should've went with Natsuki. She's the better one. I'll talk to Yuri. She seemed to be the less upset than the two others. Yeah. I'll talk to Yuri. She seems to be less upset than the other two. Of course, Yuri is a thoughtful girl. I'm sure she'll come around. Will she though? I'll get Sayuri and Natsuki together while you talk to Yuri. I watch Monika to step out in the hall and immediately stop. Ah, Yuri. Okay, sorry. I want to say this is gonna be my playthrough, so whatever you pick, like after this, I'm not gonna go back and whatever. So if you wanna pick if you wanna play through this yourself, and you could pick other ones you want, other other answer choices, if there's any others, then click the link in the description down below. I'm gonna leave the link of the game in the description below. It's pretty fun, and I think you should like it. You should play it. It's for Windows and Mac and Linux, I think. Windows, Linux, and Mac. If I'm saying it correctly. Maybe not Linux, maybe just Windows and Mac. I don't know. But the Windows and Mac, I know for sure it's for that. I think Linux too. Anyways, let's continue. Yuri. I think Bongo wants to talk to you. What was you the face? I guess Yuri really wasn't king about just needing to step out. I watch as Yuri and Monika trade places. Oh my gosh. Yuri stands at the entrance to the club room, pulling at her hair, like she usually does. Bongo. Yuri, I wanted to talk with you. Yeah. About what you found out about me. I'm sorry. I didn't bring that into the club on purpose or anything, and Yuri, to be honest, I don't know what to say. But I don't want my own weird stuff to cause any problems for you and the others. She got mad. Grrr. She mad. That has nothing to do with you guys, and I'm sorry you ended up seeing it. No. I understand, Bongo. I can't imagine why you'd want to keep that to yourself. Some of the things I'm interested in, well, I know what it is like to have other people find your interest unsettling. Yeah, I know well. I look away, feeling my cheeks flush hotly. I didn't mean... Well, it's definitely niche, but it's fascinating to me. Getting an opportunity to peek into someone else's reality. My gosh, was this a good choice? I think so. To discover a passion that eternally new and unique. I smiled at Yuri flatly. Well, that's the most elegant way of describing someone who's into girls blowing up like balloons. I've ever heard of. I mean it though. That. Thanks, Yuri. I was wondering if it was possible if I could read the rest of that manga. Oh my gosh. What? But why? It's like I told you, I didn't know this about you, and I want to understand. Yeah, I want to understand. Sure, I guess. Just promise me you won't think less of me. Of course not. Even if I don't understand, it only means I have more to learn. I mean, I'm not entirely sure I believe Yuri, but I owe her at least a little trust. I dig through my book bag until I snag out the hentai responsible for this whole mess. I slowly hand it over to Yuri, barely able to meet her gaze. But she smiles as she takes it from me. I watch Yuri slowly flipping through the pages. I wince every time her eyes go wide, or she gasps and covers up her mouth with her hands. Finally, after what feels like an eternity of torment, Yuri gently closes it and gives it and hands it back. Ah, well, I see now. So you really do enjoy this, seeing girls being inflated. Wait, hold up. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I know it's weird. Yuri is fidgeting with her hair more than usual. Seems to be holding something back. It's a lot to take in. You mean... I meant learning about this. Not the inflation. Though, I guess that's true too. Right. I don't know why this is so hard to talk about. No, I get it. This was a mistake. We could drop it if you don't feel comfortable. No. That is... I don't mind talking about it. We're friends after all. This doesn't change that. OMG. Friend zoned. Kidding. Well, just... Do you mind if I make some tea first? This might help me calm down a little. Not to mention you as well. You look like you could use a cup of tea to help you relax. To be honest, I actually like tea. It's really good. Is it that obvious? Yuri just smiles. It won't take long. Yuri leaves. She doesn't ask me to join her, so I stay put. That 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long, but I figure she still needs time to process. Is she doing the forbidden? Just kidding, I don't know. I look at a closed closet door. I wonder if Natsuki's still hiding in there. Well, if you didn't see her go out, then yeah, duh. Then something suddenly hits me. Yuri never got the water pitcher from the closet. I don't think she was lying, but what could she be doing that takes so long? Oh, she is doing the forbidden in school. I decided to go look for her. Not the forbidden, but like the horny forbidden. You know, the scoodle doodle, the 1-2. The most. Hold on. The most logical place would be the nearest water fountain or bathroom, cause she is horny and needs to let it out. But anyways, I start heading down the hallway. Yep, that's her. I told you. The noise is followed by the sound of water fountain, the water fountain being turned on and a loud, thirsty slurping. It's coming from around the corner. I don't even know how to make that sound. I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? What the heck? Nah, what the fuck? What? Hold up, hold, what the, what? Oh my, oh. Oh my gosh, bro. What the heck? Bongo is scaring me. My mind goes absolutely blank. All I can do is stare at Yuri, who's looking back, panting, water dripping down the corners of her mouth, and her turgid, water-bloated belly sagging out of sagging out of her stained uniform. Bongo, are you okay? What? Only you're staring at me. Well, yeah. I thought you were going to fill up the picture. And I guess I didn't expect to find you filling yourself instead. Oh my gosh, bro. Fair enough. I could see how that would seem strange. My gosh, the things she does. Especially since I only just learned about it. Oh my gosh. It's a little surreal, yes. Well, it's just that seeing what was happening to the girls that in that story, I like that a lot. Yeah, starting to get that. Yuri begins to breathe heavily, almost panting. Seeing their bodies so tight and strained, and getting even bigger and tighter. On the verge of being torn apart by the pleasure. Oh my gosh, she's getting horny. Her eyes become distant and she bites her lip. Oh my gosh. He wraps around her swollen jiggly belly. My gosh. What am I freaking playing, man? Oh my gosh. I wanted to feel what that was like. And isn't it amazing? Look how big I am already. Oh my gosh, Yuri. Her grip tightens as she claws at herself, dragging her fingers against her skin. Yuri. Look how full and stretched. How? Her belly goes red in the edges and spills out over her fingers as she squeezes harder and digs her fingers in even deeper. Oh my gosh, Yuri. So tight. Oh my gosh, yep. Oh my gosh, bro. Of course. Had to be Yuri. She seems tall. Well, I said tall and elegant. Was actually a freaking kind of a psycho. Oh, you get, well, if you know her like character and stuff. Yeah. My gosh. Anyways, let's continue. So tight and I can't. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I watched as deep crimson lines of blood start trickling down from the deviates. Yuri! I grab her wrist, holding them to keep her from hurting herself. Dude, that's not the worst that she's done. As soon as she feels my grip, she lets go and her eyes suddenly refocus. Her belly ripples and drops with a heavy bounce, and I feel the sudden shift shake her whole body. Yuri looks down at her distended belly and at the beads of blood welling up from where her fingernails dug into her skin. Bongo, why did I do this? What's wrong with me? Yuri's eyes begin to wall up with tears. She leans forward, practically falling into me. Her stomach presses up against mine. It squishes against me. I told her I try not to think about the feeling of her body wobbling and jiggling against me in tandem with her heavy breathing. I can't let the others see me like this. It's okay, Yuri. They'll understand. No, they won't. What the heck? But right now, we need to get you cleaned up and hopefully calm you down a little, okay? Okay. Okay. I have guide have carry Yuri back to the club room. The whole way I feel her exposed gut pressing and rubbing against me like a water balloon. Yuri pokes gently at her stomach with her free hand as though only suddenly realizing what she did to herself. Oh my gosh, she still has blood. Oh my gosh, I need to make sure I put freaking 18 mode and the freaking disclaimer in the beginning of the freaking video, I swear. Well, yeah, it's DDLC. Of course, you're gonna need a freaking disclaimer. New viewers, new people just barely knowing about DDLC. Oh, this is a cute anime dating girl sim. Oh, wait. What is this? I'm scarred for life. That's legit, basically. New DDLC players, legit, or new people knowing about DDLC, legit. The reaction. Anyways, let's continue. As we enter the club room, I lead her to an open chair. Why don't you sit down, Yuri? Okay. I help her carefully lower herself to the seat. I'll make a beeline to the back of the room and grab the first aid kit from its cubby. She watches me out of the corner of her eye while cradling her belly. I place the knit on the disc and fish out a few antiseptic wipes. I kneel down in front of her. Oh my gosh. Her swollen belly is practically eye level with me now. Her engorged midsection pulls outward and sinks around her thighs like a jiggling beanbag. It seems to grow in size and it sits down, her body squishing it out into the shape of a muffin. I have to swallow back the burning thoughts that start invading my mind. This will sting a little. That's okay. I don't mind. I hesitate for a moment, my hand quivering ever so slightly as I stare at Yuri's. I stare at bulging gut. Okay. I look up at her for permission, but she says nothing. She just bites her lip. I begin to gently dab and wipe away the small, relevant rivulets of blood, making sure to disinfect the wounds. Yuri inhales sharply every time the antiseptic passes over the cuts. My heart is pounding. Every time I press the medical swab into her, my fingers sink into her soft, swollen form. Oh, it's gone now. That's the hard part over. Now we just need to clean you up. Right. Yuri's voice is light and airy, and she seems to be panting as though she'd been holding her breath. I turn back to the kit, pretending to run. Pressed through it while I try to clear my head. When I turn back, Yuri's eyes meet mine. She doesn't even avert her gaze. Her chest and belly are rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. We hold each other's gaze for a long moment before I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Here's the towel. I generally dab and rub her wet skin, wiping the disinfected water and remaining blood from her belly carefully, not to wipe as hard as to reopen her cuts. It feels like I'm trying to smooth sheets out across the warm waterbed. My gosh, bro. I try not to think about how much I would love to sleep on a bed like this. Bro. Yuri's breathing becomes more rapid and erotic. She shudders every time I drag the towel across her skin. I pull back as I clear away the last droplets of moisture. Yuri moves almost instinctively closer, but suddenly stops as though realizing what she's doing at a moment too late. I feel oh wait. Did her did she open that? Oh no. I suddenly clear my throat to break the awkward tension. So, luckily most of your cuts are superficial. They aren't even really bleeding anymore. But there are a few things that need to be bandaged up. I place the towel back in the desk and grab a handful of band-aids from the left. I press the first band-aid firmly in place, my thumb sinking into Yuri as I smooth it against her tight skin. My gosh, that face. I repeat the process on the two other cuts that are still bleeding. Each time I can feel Yuri tense up, shuddering and exhaling sharply. Alright, all good. What about the other two? What? I stand up and dust off my pant legs. Yuri stands up at the same time and her belly bumps me back from the momentum. Ah, sorry. She hops back and catches herself on the desk to keep from falling. Her belly ripples and wobbles from the sudden movement. I'm not used to being this big. I didn't realize. How close? How close? I look down at the desk and I laugh nervously. Yeah, this is new for me too. We stand together in awkward silence for some time. I don't know. Do you want me to make some tea for you? Tea or something to help you relax? I don't think she could drink anymore. Yeah. I think I had enough to drink for the moment. Right. I know you might like that, but... No, it's not that. I just wasn't thinking. Bongo. Will you touch me again? Like before? Oh. Before? When you were cleaning me up? Your hands and fingers playing across my skin. Pressing into me. I want to feel that again. Before I can speak, Yuri grabs my wrist. Oh my gosh. She pulls me in close, bringing my hands to her waist. Like this. She places my hands on her round form, pulling me into her. I let her, but make sure not to press against her cuts. Also, instinctively, my fingers sink into her belly, kneading and massaging her sloshing gut. I'm so full. So tight. Please. Don't stop. Squeeze me harder. Oh my gosh. I squeeze her as hard as I feel she can take without hurting her. Her flesh is taut but pliant and so very soft and warm. My mind is on fire. It's too much. I could just burst. Oh my gosh. An alarm goes off on the back of my head and I react instantly. Yeah, get your hand away from her, bro. As though as this happened before. Oh my gosh! My hands catch the blade of the knife before I can even see it. Yuri brings it out into her body. The tips is hovering less than a centimeter from her belly. Dude, she's so psychotic. I feel a white hot line of pain across my palm. She probably stabbed your hand. The pain is so bad I can smell and taste copper. I can even almost hear it in my head like a shriek. I clench my teeth and look at Yuri's eyes, trying desperately to get her to snap out of it. My eyes are deranged and distant. She just smiles endlessly and struggles to wrench the blade from my hand. I feel it cut deeper. I grip harder. Oh my gosh. The edges of my vision go blurry and white from the pain. I can't think straight. Oh my gosh, the closet. I slip the blade back and a shrill scream cuts through the air. We each completely taken off guard by the sounds and turn in the direction of the piercing screech. Natsuki, huh? Yep, Natsuki. It's Natsuki standing at the entrance of the storage closet. I legit saw the closet open right before. Yuri's hand go limp and the knife drops to the floor. I looked back at Yuri. She takes 3 steps back until she pressed up against the wall. My head is swimming. Like I'm not here anymore. What did I just... Yuri looks down at my hand. Bongo, no. Bongo, I didn't mean it. I look down and I remember my hand is bleeding. There's a lot of blood. No shit, Sherlock. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri runs into the hall. I start to follow, but my leg's so weak and I fall. No shit, you lost a lot of blood. It seems like a stupid thing to do. Everything feels fuzzy and far away. Do something, Natsuki. I sit on the ground. Natsuki shaking my shoulders. She looks scared. Bongo! Natsuki is saying something. It sounds like it's coming from far away. I hear footsteps. It must be Yuri. Monika? No, Monika and Sayuri. I look at the door. It's Monika and Sayuri. Sayuri comes over and lifts my arm. Then she puts her hand on my hand. Hey, Bongo, say something. Sayuri. I think Bongo is shocked. I think Bongo's in shock. Natsuki, what's happening? Yuri heard Bongo? Oh my gosh. She shouldn't have done that. The flicker. I'm going to have to talk with her. Please don't kill her, please. Monika goes away. Sarah and Natsuki are being loud. I want to go to sleep. Oh my gosh. But something keeps me awake. Yuri. Something was wrong with Yuri. You think? She was... Sayuri is saying something to me. I see that. She's crying. She's wrapping my hand up. I have to help Yuri. Sayuri tightens the bandage. Pain shoots up in my arm like lightning, and I used the pain to jolt myself back to reality. I can feel my heart pounding in my head. Sayuri is suddenly wrapping her arm tightly around me. This is all my fault. What? Where is it? I stand up and look and put my good hand on Sayuri's shoulder. This isn't your fault, Sayuri, and we can talk later, but right now we have to find Yuri. Something's wrong with her. Yes. No, Bongo, you need to wait here while we get help. Sayuri grabs my arm, trying to keep me in place. I gently pull myself from her grip, wincing from the pain. Yuri's not thinking straight. She's trying to hurt herself. We have to find her. We'll look for Yuri, but I'm not letting you go alone. There's no time. We have to find Yuri now. But Bongo! So Yuri, I'll be okay. It's just a cut and it's all bandaged up thanks to you. I won't do anything reckless. Sayuri and Natsuki look at each other with concern and then back to me. Okay. But once we find her, you're not doing anything else until we get you help. Got it? Fine. We split up. Natsuki and Sayuri go running in opposite directions. I make a beeline to the water fountain. It's a long shot, but may as well start somewhere. I round the corner and nearly toppled headfirst into Monika. Bongo, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be running around with an injury. We have to find Yuri. What do you mean? I already talked to her. Please don't tell me you killed her. I told her to go back to the classroom. You didn't see her on the way? I turn and dash down the hall into the classroom. The door is closed. I throw it open. Yuri, are you in? I freeze. I'm scared. There's someone lying on the floor surrounded by empty water tanks and a large puddle of water. I'm so freaking scared what's gonna happen. My feet move on their own. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It makes no sense. She's impossible, horribly inhuman, swallowed like a blob. But there's no doubt that this is Yuri. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Why? Oh my gosh. Yuri's half propped up against her chair, lying in the ground pool of water. Oh my gosh. Her stomach is legit gonna burst. Why, Yuri? Why? Her belly is absolutely distended out of the proportion like an overfilled balloon. Water balloon spilling from her outfit. Yuri. She looks up at me. I whisper her name again. She smiles. Where is it? Bongo. My mind and body are numb with panic and confusion. It hurts. I robotically grabbed the rag from the desk. I kneeled down next to her. What is this music though? Yuri's close. As she shifts, her belly is shiny, nearly translucent from being stretched so unethically thin. Oh my gosh, this song. I gently wipe the water from her exposed skin. It's all I can think about to do. I can't with this song. I gently wipe the water from. It's gonna be okay, Yuri. I won't let you hurt anymore. Her skin is so tight and stretched, and is a reservoir of water holding back. So, my gosh, she's gonna die. And the reservoir of water it's holding back is so fast and heavy. Her eyes look like she's dying. It seems like she could pop at any moment. But she smiles and coos at my touch. I lift the towel to her face and soak up the rivulets of water. I don't even know how she's managed to do this to herself, but just by looking at her I can tell. This is too much. You think? I can't even imagine how much pain she must be in right now. I can't stop. Oh my gosh. Help. Oh my gosh. I don't want to. Not until I burst. Her hands reach helplessly toward one of the half-empty water tanks. Stop her, bro. I gently take her hand in my own. She seems confused, but she smiles. Sorry, I can't take it seriously. Hold on. I can't take it seriously because of the fucking music. My gosh, I'm sorry. I just can't with this freaking music, man. My gosh. Her grip is cold, and after a moment, her hand goes limp. Oh my gosh, she died. Her eyes become vacant and distant. Yuri. She says nothing. Yuri. Dot dot dot. Yuri. Dude, I'm sorry. I was that. No. Oh my gosh. It's not over. I'm not done with you. Yuri, a char saved. What? I'm so confused. Frick. Hold on. Did I just click new game? What the heck happened? I'm so confused. Skip prologue? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm going back to this one. Wait, hold on. Let's actually save. Then let's go to Natsuki this time. I'll talk to Natsuki first. She seemed pretty upset. And then I'll go back to Yuri to see if it's the same. Alright, and don't worry so much. I'm sure she won't blow things out of proportion. In the meantime, I'll go round up the other girls so we can get back on track. I watched Monika step out in the hall and immediately stop. Yuri? Ah, Yuri. Yeah. Were you just waiting out here? Come on, let's go for a walk and give Bongo some space. Ah, but you two can talk later. Hold on. I wanna do something real quick. That's Natsuki's. Oh wait. Aw, crap. Hold on. I'm glad I could go back. Is it the same? I think it's just the same. All right. That would be Yuri's. Then I'm gonna go back. Oh, okay, I got it. That's cool. Load. Natsuki. Yes, quick save and then quick load. Okay, got it. Alright, anyways, let's go see what Natsuki's about. I shuffle toward the closest doors and hold my first to knock, but I hesitate. I'm not quite ready for this. I leave the classroom to clarify my head. I take a long walk down the empty hall to calm my nerves and to figure out how to the best approach Natsuki. After a few minutes of meandering, I come up with a plan. I stop by my locker. I figured the easiest way to talk to her is by a lily off of some sort of peace offering. What? Sugar? Candy? I got a stack of manga that I promised to share with her. Take a deep breath and swallowing hard. Make sure your hentai's on there. I walk back to the club room. As I make my way to the empty clubroom, I hear a familiar, high-pitched hissing. Natsuki? Natsuki, are you in there? Are you still here? I hear what sounds like shuffling and a metallic scraping. I push the clubroom door and with the slow creak. I brought you the manga series I was telling you about. Don't come in! Natsuki, are you alright? What's going on? The hissing suddenly becomes a shrill, angry screech. Hearing that, as Natsuki starts crying out, I stop the stack of manga I'm carrying and rush inside. I drop the stack of manga I'm carrying and rush inside. Natsuki, what's going... I stop in my tracks and I feeling open the doors to the storage closet. Oh my gosh, man! What the frick? I'm not sure. Natsuki is staring back at me and I'm holding her mouth shut with one hand, her other hugging her stomach. Oh my gosh. It's immediately clear to see why my eyes are drawn to the glowing mound under her uniform. Oh my gosh, man. I could have mistaken for a frillo if they weren't for the bottom of her tummy poking out. Hold on. I can't turn it off, the valve's stuck. Her voice is muffled behind her hand, like she's trying to hold in a hiccup. It's blowing me up too fast. Oh my gosh. I look over to where Natsuki's glancing at a large helium tanks we'd been using to inflate balloons. I also notice a long tube that leads from the nozzle of the tank. My eyes follow the path to where it drops to the floor and then climbs back up, disappearing into oh my gosh! It's up her. What are you looking at? You perv! Oh my gosh. Nothing, I just... the pressure, it's... I can feel it coming. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Natsuki opened her mouth and lets out a noise that sounds suspiciously like a squeal of a deflating balloon. We both stand in shock and realize what's happening. Natsuki's so full that it's leaking out of her mouth. Her voice comes out higher pitched than usual. Turn off the helium! Bongo, stop staring at me like a weirdo and help me turn it off. Legit. Alright. I shuffle forward and go to twist the valve shut, but it's too slick to get a good grip. I focus all my energy and attention on unsticking the valve, trying to block out the sounds of hissing, Natsuki squeaking, and the groaning of her stomach. Natsuki's eyes start between her growing belly and my hand on the valve, as though willing it to stop. Finally, I managed to get a grip, and with a hard jerk, I unstick the valve. As I twist the valve shut, the hiss grows shriller and quieter until it finally cuts off entirely. Got it. Though I tap the pressure gauge with my finger, it's already basically empty. Oh my gosh, Natsuki. Well, it's off now, at any rate. We stand in silence for an uncomfortable stretch of time, neither of us daring to look at the other. The only sounds that break the stillness are Natsuki's panting and the burbling coming from her distended belly. I told you not to come in. What? I didn't ask for your help, and now look what happened to me. Oh my gosh. I look like a balloon. What? How is this my fault? Okay. I regret saying what I said in the beginning, because this is not spoilers at all. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. No, I'm gonna be real with you. I couldn't take Yuri's death scene seriously just because of the fucking or whatever the fucking song was. The freaking kazoo type thing or whatever it was. This is so funny. I hate that I started laughing at that, but it was so funny. Not her dying, but just the song. Anyways. No, this would have happened if you didn't bring that. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I really am. I mean, I don't really know why you would do this if it upset you that much. That's none of your business. That aside, do you realize this real dangerous? Of course not. I'm not an expert on inflating girls like you apparently are. And anyways, why would a pervert like you even care? I bet you just love this. I bet in your sick mind you're enjoying seeing me humiliate myself. I drop my gaze. I feel a wave of shame hit me in the gut. I don't want to see you in pain, Natsuki. I'm sorry I made you feel like that way. It's not... I didn't mean to like... No, it's alright. I deserve it. What the heck's even happened? No, stop. I'm just... I didn't mean to yell at you. I was just surprised is all. By the whole thing. I'm not angry or anything. Not really. If you say so. But right now, I need you to go away. I have to... Natsuki shuffles shuffles in the comfort like she has to pee. Get the hose out. Right. Oh, right. I feel my cheeks burning. I turn and close the door behind me. I pace around the empty room, waiting to make sure Natsuki's actually okay. I'm not even sure how to process what just happened. She's actually blowing herself up right in front of me. I jumped in surprise as the closet door squeak open. Natsuki's face is burning as bright as mine feels. Well, how do I look? Is it noticeable? Yeah. Noticeable? It looks like you're smuggling a basketball under your uniform. Well, it's not like I was planning on getting so big. I just wanted to see what it was like, but if you came in and I panicked and I turned the valve the wrong way and then it got stuck, so it's not my fault, okay? More importantly, are you feeling alright? There's a lot of helium in you right now. Yeah, I think so. I feel fine, I guess. It's just really tight and bouncy, sorta. Like, well, that's good. No, it's not good. No, it's not like, I meant like it's good that you're okay. No, I just meant that it's good that you're okay. I'm not okay. I look like a blimp. I can't go home like this. I can't even imagine what my dad would do if he saw me like this. I need to find a way to deflate myself. Oh my gosh, not that face. Well, I mean, it's just gas, right? It'll come out on its own, won't it? I guess we could just stay here until, you know, you get it all out. A friends afraid that Natsuki will yell at me over even suggesting that, but she just blushes and looks away. You don't have to wait with me. This is really embarrassing enough as it is. Well, I hope she doesn't fucking die like fucking Yuri last time. Yeah, but... Yeah, but you didn't have to do this for me. Yeah, but you did this for me, didn't you? What? I didn't... You did it though, right? And it means a lot to me, really, it does. My gosh, the face. The least I can do is stay with you until you're back to normal. I expect Yuri, Natsuki to hit me or tell me to leave, but she says nothing. Why don't we read some of the manga I brought you? If it'll help you relax while you know. Yeah, I think I like that. But you can't give me any creepy looks, okay? This whole thing is weird enough for me already. I don't need you to be a perv about it. Right. Oh my gosh. It's different than the other times we read together, Natsuki. Together, Natsuki cradles her belly gently and carefully. It takes her a long seconds to enter her way into a sitting position, as though she's afraid to bend in the middle. I don't blame her. It makes her Mitsuki groans and wobbles beneath her tight uniform as the air shifts inside her. I can only imagine how it feels. She bites her lip and shudders at every loud gurgle. Finally, after a few minutes of watching Natsuki adjusting herself into a comfortable position, I hold the manga out for her. Her face slides out. She starts reading, and soon we're slipping back and forth the old routine as though nothing was different. Well, we try anyway. There's an awkward, unspoken tension. You can feel it every time Natsuki's belly rumbles, or when she tugs at her tight uniform or a small squeak of gas escapes her body. I try to play it off to pretend I didn't notice, but the more I ignored the grumbling globe underneath her uniform, the less I could focus on anything else. Finally, just as the tension feels like it is going to cut the room in half, Natsuki looks at me. Her voice is just above a whisper. Do you really like me like this? No. Huh? Not like I care, I'm just curious. Yeah. What are you saying? I already like you, Natsuki. Don't dodge the question, you know what I mean. I'm guessing that depends. Do you like being like this? Eh? Look, I know you guys found out that I'm into body expansion and all, but I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable about it. You shouldn't feel like you have to do this for me. What? It's not like that. Yeah, right. Then what is it like? It was like, I didn't do it for you or anything. Yeah, you said that. No, it was just curious why you liked it, that's all. Right. So, why did you really do it? Natsuki looks away. I don't press her any further. After a few minutes of unbroken silence, she lets out a sigh. Everyone keeps telling me I should stop reading manga, that it's weird or dumb, that I should just grow out of it. But when you joined the club and suddenly there was someone else who liked manga too, I was so happy to find someone to share it with. I guess it's sort of like that. I know how lonely it is to be something that's weird or different, and I didn't want you to feel alone. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's a lot. I guess. Thank you, Natsuki. Yeah, well, don't make it a big thing of it. You're the one who made it into a big thing. Hey, I told you not to be weird. Yeah, but you walked into that one. I'm just rolling with the punches. My gosh, bro. Natsuki slugs my shoulder. Ow! Guess I deserved that. Yes, you did. So what? You never answered my question. Do you like it or? Alright. I mean, I'm not sure. Natsuki's hand is instinctively moving to her belly and her caresses it slowly as she thinks. Caresses as she thinks about the question. It's actually kind of nice, I guess. I don't know. I feel so full and tight and round. It's different, but exciting in a way. Oh, I didn't press out. Silly me. Well, it's a bit of a shock, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to blow up so much. At least not right away, and definitely not so fast. But I guess I wouldn't mind doing this again sometime. Oh, she liked it. If you wanted me to. Maybe I could try getting even bigger next time. No, I don't want you to die like Yuri. I mean, as long as you're with me. You want to be my balloon? Oh my gosh. Ah, don't say it like that. She's yelling at me, but there's no venom in her words, and I can almost spy the barest hint of a smile in her features. But yeah, I think I could enjoy this. Ew, gross, what's wrong with you? Oh, shut up, you pervert. Natsuki punches my shoulder even harder. Her belly bounces from the recoil, throwing her off balance as she falls into me, her tight midsection squishing against my side. Help! Natsuki lets out another high-pitched squeak as the force of her belly pressing against me forces a bubble of helium out of her. Don't laugh, it's not funny. I laugh anyway. She shoves herself back and turns away, trying to hide a smile. We got back to reading. This time the tension is gone. It still feels different, but not in a bad way. I quietly enjoy the subtle squeaks that come out from her skin, rubbing against her tight clothes whenever she shifts her position. After a few minutes of reading in silence together, I feel something thud against my shoulders. Did she fall asleep? I winched at first, thinking that Natsuki is tensing her fist on me again, but I turned and realized that it's her head. Ooh. I'm about to laugh and push her gently off when I notice that she's not playing. Wait. I can feel the warmth of her slow breath against my neck and cheek, and I realize she's fallen asleep. Oh, okay, good. I thought she died or some shit. It dawned on me this whole ordeal must have been exhausting for her. I slowly set the manga down and try to adjust myself so that my shoulder makes it for a better pillow. Is she gonna freaking wake up with the blah blah like freaking regular game? She stirs slightly, nuzzling into me. Her hair tickles. Her hair tickles my ears and cheeks. Her exposed belly presses against my arm. The warmth rubbing against me. It's soft and plain. I swallow hard. I have to fight the urge to press my hands on her. I feel them sinking into her belly, her round belly. Instead, I just watch as she consciously wraps her arms tighter around herself, eliciting a long, low squeak. I close my eyes too. After all, my earlier nap was rudely interrupted, so it seems only fair. My eyes flash open when I'm suddenly yanked out of my slumber at the sound of a shrill holler. Natsuki? Gah! Natsuki and I stumble onto her feet, startled awake. I come face to face with the other three girls. Why is everyone here all of a sudden? Natsuki, what happened? What did Bongo... No, it's not Bongo's fault. I did this to myself. Oh my gosh. Eh? Natsuki, why didn't you tell everyone about what you were doing? If we know, we could have done it together. No. Yuri, what are you saying? What are you saying? This is serious. I agree. You shouldn't make light of this. It's possible for me to explain this bizarre situation to them. Why didn't you just talk to me about this in the first place? Oh, is this a secret? I didn't do anything, I swear. If you told me, then maybe I could have... Oh my gosh. I told you already. This isn't Bongo's fault. I was the one who... Oh my gosh. Yuri's face. Natsuki cries out in shock, a puff of gas escaping her mouth as Yuri sits behind, digging her finger into Natsuki's swollen belly. Dude. How tight is it? How does it feel to have all that air inside you? Oh my gosh, Natsuki. Oh my gosh, Yuri. Do you feel like you could just burst? Oh my gosh, she's insane. No, Yuri. That's sensitive. Yuri, stop it. She's gonna kill her. Yuri blinks and all of a sudden lets go, as though her hand just caught fire. I'm so sorry, Natsuki. I'm not sure what has gotten into me. I just couldn't help myself. Yeah, I know. You're insane. Well, at any rate, we're glad you're okay. It's not yourself. Oh my gosh, good one. Did you really want to be one of the decorations of that valley? Please stop with that. Monika, jeez, would you stop making fun of me? Sorry, I'm only playing, Natsuki. Though, in all honesty, oh my gosh, I do think you'd make a cute balloon. Oh my gosh. Natsuki blushes fiercely and turns away from Monika. Can we just drop it and go back to Natsuki goes quiet. Oh my gosh, no. Hey, what's wrong, Natsuki? Feeling alright? Oh my gosh. Of course he's not. I feel funny. Oh my gosh, he's gonna die. Guys. Yep, there's the song. A muffled but familiar hissing sound suddenly breaks up the silence. Ah! We turn to Natsuki as she yelps in surprise. The hissing sound is coming from her. What is this? Oh my gosh, the fucking face. My belly, I can feel it filling up again. Oh, how strange. Yeah, right, you just want to kill her. Bongo, what's happening to me? Natsuki claws at her stomach as though trying to find the source, but the hissing gets louder and the groaning of her insides gets angrier. Natsuki, you're getting bigger. Her hands, which at first were sunk deep into her belly, are pressed outward as her skin tightens and grows. Oh my gosh. And then she's just there, happy. This is too much pressure. My belly is gonna... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. With almost blubbery thop, Natsuki's belly surges out of the size of a beach ball. Her body is thrown off balance as her body balances Her balance as her belly bounces and wobbles as she stumbles. I catch her before she falls, holding her steady. She grabs my arm. I can actually feel her belly expanding against me. Bongo, it's gonna be okay, Natsuki. No, it's not. I lie. I have no idea what's going to happen. This shouldn't be possible. Look at her freaking face, man. I don't like that. Natsuki, you have to do whatever you can to reduce the pressure. Force it out. Whatever it takes. Do not force it out. Okay. Natsuki. I'm trying. I can. It won't come out. Oh my. It feels like there's a bubble that just keeps growing inside me. Oh my gosh. Oh my. She really is getting big. I hope she doesn't pop. Oh my gosh. Ha. Bong, you have to do something. Oh my gosh. Hold on to me, Natsuki, helplessly as I hold on to Natsuki helplessly as she blows up like an actual balloon. Her midsection almost looks like it's not a part of her body anymore. It's almost though her torso is propped up on the top of a yoga ball. I just hold her, even if her belly begins to literally lift her up the ground, her off the ground. There's nothing else I can do. Oh my gosh. She yelps at her feet, leaves the floor, kicking desperately at nothing. Her hands dig painfully into my arms. I hold her tighter. Oh my gosh. I feel her pump as she leaves the ground. Her body is as taut and shiny, so unbelievably bloated that it can't be possible. It can't possibly be real. Bongo, don't let me go. Oh my gosh. Please don't let me go. Oh. So I don't want to float away. Buffer. What the heck? I don't know what to do now. Talk to Yuri again? Oh, I can skip now. My gosh. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's anything different. So in turn, it should stop me skipping. Yeah, the closet. Well, is that literally it? I'm just gonna go through, like, yeah, this song. No, it's not over. Yeah, it's the same. Let's see if there's anything different from. Wait, hold on. Just wanna try and see if there's anything different. Maybe I could try and get her to be able to use. I'll just see if there's anything different before in this video. Unless that's it. Well, I'm gonna look through it and I'll be back. Yeah. When I be back, either I'm gonna pause, like, I'm gonna be back, either I found something or it's just gonna or it's the same and I'm just gonna end the video. Alright. Yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, I went through it a few times and I didn't find anything different. So I'm guessing that's it with the expanded epilogue. Expanded, literally. Wow, I did not expect that. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope your innocence wasn't taken away. But if you are a DDLC fan, I hope you like this video. But there's a lot of not good shit that I need to put, like, I need to make sure that I put a disclaimer. That it comes with, like, a disclaimer too, like, in the front of it, like, in the beginning. So I'll take a picture, whatever, try to get a picture of that, and then I'll put the disclaimer in there, right? And, like, in the beginning. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned.